Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining us today. If it's your first time here, kindly subscribe to my channel, like our videos, comment, share with friends. God bless you. Today's session will be a continuation of the last session of the last video on this page. Success is not a destination. So having a second series of it, laying more emphasis on. Let me do a brief recap of our last session. Like one of the major things we talked about in the last session, the last video, was that success is not final. Success is not a destination. And I remember we said often and often that nothing survives outside its source. And we gave series of examples of things like fish that cannot survive outside water and so as human being, God is our source. And outside God, we cannot survive. Outside God, we cannot do exploits. Outside God, success to achieve success may not be easy. Like knowing that God is our all is our maker, is our creator, is our all, He formed us, we are led to know that outside God, if we are not in Christ, we may not be able to achieve success. And to continue in success may not be easy. So do well to visit the other video to know where we work, some things we talked about. We mentioned some few points, yes, keys to success. We stated it. I think one of it is perseverance and hard work, and so today we continue by saying that success is not a destination, it's a journey. Yes. Success is a journey. That means it means that it's a continuous process. Yes. Let me read to us what I wrote, what I jotted down here. I said success is an ongoing process, not a fixed point. It's not a fixed end point. There are some people that they feel like, okay, once success is achieved, that's all. Now, success is a journey, not a fixed end point. It's an ongoing process. I remember the last session, I lay emphasis on, I said it often and often that there is more, that you don't have to relax when success is achieved. So I'm here to remind us again that success is a journey. It's not a fixed end point. It's a continuous process. I also state here that success is a combination of small victories, lesson learned, and progress made along the way. During the journey of success, I stated that success is a journey. In the journey of success, in the journey of achieving success, there are some lessons you learn. There are some victories you gain, and there are some failures that comes in. I said it in my last session that failure is not fatal. Yes, it's not. You shouldn't blame yourself all the day that you have failed. No, pick what lesson are you to learn? What causes the failure? What can you do better to prevent failure? You know. So in the journey of success, there are some failures that will come in. There are some setbacks. There are some error that may set in. You understand? So you have to learn some lessons in it. You don't just allow it. Oh, that's all. It's a failure, and that's just it. No, you look into that failure. Like what lesson am I to learn in this failure? Okay, what have I have done better? What is that thing that I'm supposed to do that I did not do? Okay, how should I do it better? You learn from your failures. That's part of the journey of success, because sometimes you fail, it's not a big deal, but you learn from your failure so that there's such failure that which makes you to fail now will not make you to fail again. So you learn. That's why I said the combination of small victories, lesson learned, and progress made along the way. As you fail, as you fall, you rise. If a child is trying to walk, like there is stages of growth, the day of birth, day by day. There's a stage when the baby starts to walk. That's why I want to use an example. When the baby wants to start walking, when the baby stand, the baby will fall. But the baby will rise again. Even if the baby did not rise again, the mother will beat the baby. Rise, rise. The baby have to rise. So when you fall, you have to rise. When the baby attempt to move the leg and the baby fall, the baby will be encouraged to move again so that the baby will not be intimidated or hindered from trying to walk. So success is a journey. It's a process. Failures may come in, but failure should not allow you to be down. When you fail does not mean you cannot succeed. When you fail does not mean success cannot be achieved. But and at the same time, when success is achieved, does not mean that's the end. It continues. There is more. I remember the last session I was saying it over again. There is more in you. Yes, there is more. Success is a journey. Is a journey. It continues. It does not end. It's not a fixed end point. Few keys to make success a journey, like to continue, the things that makes continuity occur, the keys or some few points that will not make us to relax after making success or make or having results, things that we'll look into, that will practice, that will make us to keep going. So one of it is focus on the process, not just the outcome. You have to focus on the process, not the outcome. I said it in my last session that you don't have to let the success get into your head. You don't have to assume that, oh, I am there. She get down to let it be that, oh, I'm there, I've arrived, and that's the end. No, this I'm saying it again now that focus on the process. Let the process be what will be on our mind, not the outcome, not the result. Sometimes when we carry results on our head, it does not allow us to proceed. Yes. So I'm saying one of the number one thing that I stated now is that we should focus on the process and not the outcome, not the results. Don't focus on the result, but focus on the process. That's one of the things that can make a success continue. Like the success will not just end, to continue. Another thing is celebrate your wins. When you achieve success, celebrate it. I stated it the other time that when you achieve success in a thing, you deserve accolades, you deserve to celebrate yourself. I'm saying it again, when success has been achieved, celebrate yourself. Two things that will be stating that will make success a continuous thing, that will make you continue in achieving success, is that you should learn from your failures and setbacks. I mentioned when I was trying to define success. Learn from your failures and your setback. When you fall, Yoruba will say something. They will say that when an elder person stumble, the person will look back and see what makes him or her to stumble. But when a child stumble, the child will keep looking forward. So I want us to apply that Yoruba adage. See, when pardon me, I'm trying to interpret it. It's a Yoruba adage. So when someone stumble, you look back and see what makes you to fall. And the reason for looking back is for you not to fall again as a result of that thing. As it is for you to know that thing that makes you fall and not to be a victim of it again. It's a great thing to do. When you fail, you see to it what makes you fail. What is that thing that makes me fail? What is that thing I have done that caused this failure? How should I have done it better? You see lesson to learn. Or okay, this failure, what is it teaching me? What is it telling me? Sometimes in failures, message has been passed. You learn from failures. You know, let me share this quick story of myself. It's an event actually because it's a serious one. There was a day. So another thing is continuously improve and adapt. I will try to say more on this. As a person who is determined to be successful and someone that intends to make success a journey, that you don't want to achieve success in a thing and relax, that you want to make it a journey, you want to make success a continuous thing. As someone with that kind of mindset, you have to continuously improve. You have to continuously adapt. Like you have to continuously improve yourself. Okay, you do this now. You don't have to just do it and sit there. Wow, when you do it, people say, "Oh, nice." There are some people that are very good. Some people are good at, like me. Now, when I see good thing, I appreciate it. It's a very good thing, though. It's a kind of means of encouraging someone. It's good when you see good thing, you appreciate it. It's a gift. Some people will see good thing, they'll be like, what is it? What have you done? Who who tell you that I cannot do it? Some people are like that. But there are some people when they see good thing, they appreciate it and they commend it. It's a good thing. So when you see when because you do something and it's successful, people are now saying, "Yeah, wow, good." You shouldn't allow that to make you sit down, or that should not make you feel like, "Oh, I can do it all." No, seek seek for more knowledge. Yes, seek for how you can do things better. Okay, you've done this and it comes out nice. Something nicer than that can come. Sorry, pardon my English. Something better than that can come out of it. So you should not allow it. You shouldn't allow anything to be kind of limitation because you're being celebrated, because you're being commended for good work. You shouldn't allow that to bring you down or limit that which is yet to be unveiled in you. Continuously improving yourself. Seek for knowledge, as I've said earlier. Do not think that you are wise. Do not think that you have known it all. When you start assuming that you have known it all, you can do it all, or you can be successful just like that, that's when failure begin to set in. The Lord Himself, our source, is the giver of wisdom, is the giver of knowledge, is the giver of everything. So even at that, as we are achieving success, as we are progressing, as we are going through the process, we shouldn't we shouldn't assume that we have known it all. We should always seek to improve, to get better. You say in getting, get wisdom. That's the passage in the Bible. Okay, let me just give us few Bible passages that talks about having knowledge. When you aspire to get better, when you improve, don't forget that we are stating the keys to continue in success. The Lord is the source of wisdom. He gives knowledge. Sometimes He gives through people. You will need to consult someone. You will need to hear what someone is giving you as an advice so that you can improve yourself. That's the number 3 point. Continuously improve. The Bible tells us that if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. That's the Bible telling us that we should seek wisdom. That means that which you can do today, you should not think that that's all. Seek, aspire to improve, continuously improve yourself. Listen to advice from the right people. You know, it's not all the advice that you're giving that you listen to, but there's a spirit of Christ in you that when you are being given an advice, you know that, oh, this advice is a good one to follow. Shake it. So don't assume you know it all. Seek to improve yourself, acquiring knowledge, not assuming that you know it all. Then lacking that anybody that is even bringing idea, you think, oh, that's what's he saying? I know it. That should not be the reaction as a person that wants to keep the process going, that don't want to be limited by success. So the adapt aspect is that, okay, as you see the changes, as you see the success going, not stopping, you should be able to adjust yourself. You should not be a rigid person. I pray the Lord help us and gives us understanding. Another key word is that we should find joy and fulfillment in that which we are doing, in the process. Find joy and fulfillment. You don't have to see that it is not happening like this, it is not doing like this. Be joyful and be happy about that which you are going through, that process. It's a process. I want us to have that at the back of our mind. It's a process. That's not the end point. It's a process. So trust Trust it, trust the process, be glad, and find fulfillment in it. When you, of a sure, when you find fulfillment in it, you'll be glad. So it's a journey, it's not a destination. Success is not a destination. Again, I will be stating few action steps as you're going through the process. The actions that should be taken, I'll be stating them. One of it is that we should set goals. I mentioned it in the last session. I said set goals and priorities. Like, okay, you can do a lot of things, you can do this and that, but set some things like make your priorities, make it clear. So now the action steps is that set daily or weekly goals and achievements. Another thing is that you should practice gratitude and reflection. I talked about learning from our mistakes, learning from errors. At the same time, when we reflect, we will know how far we've gone, the things that are yet to be covered, the things that are yet to be done, and we'll be grateful for that which we have done. That's when celebrating our wins comes in. Like when you reflect on that which you've been able to achieve, you have a sense of gratitude. Okay, you thank God for that which you have been able to achieve, and you give like you give kudos to yourself that okay for you to have been able to achieve this, that which you can do better. So having a sense of gratitude and reflection. That's another action to take. Another thing is embrace challenges as opportunity for growth. You know, I said that failure is not final. Like, no, sorry, failure is not fatal. When you fail, does not mean that's the end. And I said it that success journey is not always smooth in most cases. There are some things that will come that might want to discourage you, but the ability not to be discouraged, to keep going, remembering that it's a process, that's what makes it. You know that okay, this is a process, it's not just one day thing. It's something that I also mentioned that success can be defined as small amount of effort that accumulate and that brings success. You know, you add little effort and it becomes big and you celebrate that an achievement. So when you have the orientation that okay, there will always